Hello, I'm Preethi Fernando. Time management tools of emotionally intelligent people. Emotionally intelligent people are very guarded of their time. They try to get the most from the day, and the day does not try to get the most from them. They focus on high value tasks, tasks that give them the highest level of return. They're constantly asking themselves, is this the most valuable use of my time right now? Is this the most valuable use of my time right now? It's always working in the back of their minds. The worst thing in time management is to do something very well that need not have been done at all. The worst thing in time management, why do something really well when it did not have to be done at all? Emotionally intelligent people are focusing on tasks, on activities that give them the highest return. They tackle the hardest tasks first. Most people not every person, most people are most alert, most active first thing in the morning. They tackle the hardest tasks first. If they have different tasks to get done for the day in the workplace, they ask themselves, what is the hardest of these? Which task requires the highest level of concentration, which is most difficult, what is most important, and they start with the hardest task first. Why is that? When we keep postponing a hard task, an unpleasant task, an ugly task that we don't necessarily enjoy, it works, it looms in the back of our mind all day. It affects your smile or the lack of your smile when a customer walks into your store or into your business. Why? Because at the back of your mind, you have postponed an unpleasant task. It affects the tone of your voice or when you answer the phone. That could affect customer service or how someone hears your business. It affects how you handle emails. It affects a lot of things. Why? Because you seem bothered. Because you know at the end of the day, you keep pushing off a problem or a task that you don't particularly enjoy. So emotionally intelligent people start with that hardest task first that they may not necessarily enjoy. Emotionally intelligent people practice slow thinking versus fast thinking. Slow thinking versus fast thinking. Some decisions require slow thinking and some decisions require fast, quick thinking. A law enforcement officer has to make a split-second decision on whether or not to pull his equipment. If it's an interpersonal conflict in the workplace and you are the director and you are trying to figure out what's going on with the toxicity, that requires more slow thinking. You have to think through it and see who is behind this, who is causing this division, who is causing this kind of false lies that they're spreading around the office. So that's slow thinking. Emotionally intelligent people, when they have to face a decision, they ask themselves, does this decision require slow thinking or fast thinking? Emotionally intelligent people with time management, they prepare their list the night before. And here's the reasoning why. When you write your to-do list or the tasks list the night before, those tasks work in your mind subconsciously as you sleep through the night. And when you wake up in the morning, bam, that's the first thing to hit your mind in the morning. So they prepare their list the night before. And when they start in the morning, they are ready to go. They are not wondering, what should I be doing? That's not how an emotionally intelligent person starts their morning. They know exactly what they should be doing. Preparing the list the night before and taking it a step further, they are very careful what they feed into their minds the last thing at night, especially the last 5 minutes at night before their head hits the pillow. Once whatever that's fed the last few minutes before they go to sleep, more than likely they are going to wake up with that thought the following morning. They want to make sure they are ready to get up and get started for the day the following morning. Emotionally intelligent people, the more successful a person is, they think of time in terms of shorter time frames. Instead of saying, Yeah, I'll get the budget done within the next 2 weeks. They are more likely to say, I'll get it done within 2 hours. They are working in tighter and tighter time frames. And here's a reason why. The more successful a person is, the more tasks they have, the more responsibilities they have, the more problems they have to fix and take care of. They become the problem solver. So they cannot allocate too much time for one task. So they're working in tighter and tighter time frames. Sometimes it could boil down to minutes. Sometimes it could boil down to a few seconds, depending on what type of tasks they're dealing with. Those are time management principles of emotionally intelligent people. Please join me on LinkedIn. Please visit my website at preethifernando.com. Thank you for listening.